Alright, so here we go. I'm going to try to do this on my knuckle and pretend my knuckle is a horn bud. Basically, we take all around the bud and take your clippers and just trim all the hair back. It cuts back on all the on a lot of the smoke, because you'll get a lot of smoke, and then you can see better. You can see the bud better as well. So imagine my knuckle being the bud, right? So we take our gun, want to make sure it's really hot. I mean, you want to give it at least 20 minutes or so it's nice and red hot. So then you hold the buckling. Of course, you probably need a little help. And then you take it and you press and you rotate this way around the bud. Alright? So you do that for about 6 seconds, then you stop. Then you go to the next bud. You can blow on it or whatever, give it a little go to the second. Then move to the next bud and do the same thing, rotating and giving slight pressure. Right? Then give the goat about, a good 10 or 20 seconds so they can kind of cool off a little bit. You don't want to do it for more than about 6 or 8 seconds at the most, to prevent getting too hot on the head. Once you've given them 15, 20 so seconds, then do it again. And then while you're doing that, if you've seen on other videos, you'll see that copper ring that they're talking about. When you do that, the little middle part of the bud should just pop off, and you can take your gloves. Of course, you're going to have gloves when you're holding this thing. Take your glove and you can just kind of knock it off. And then what I like to do to make sure that I don't miss anything is I take and I go sideways on just that bud part, and I just kind of rub it around like so, and then kind of press on the bud. And what you're doing is you're trying to kill all of those horn cells that are in that area. Now for bucklings, when you're doing it, you want to make that circle a bit wider, a little bit bigger, and than you have to with doelings, because they tend to have a bigger area that their horns are on. So you just kind of want to make sure you kind of go a little wider and kind of make the little circle a little bigger. Hopefully that's enough to give you some tips. And if you happen to break the skin, don't worry about it too much, because sometimes you will break the skin around the edge of the horn bud. And if it just bleeds, we put some iodine on it, but I don't put anything on it unless it starts bleeding. Other than that, keep watching those videos, look over them a few more times. But some people, in some of the videos that I've seen, they'll hold it there and they'll do it for like 15 or so seconds. That's not necessary. That's overheating the head too much. It's better to do more, shorter time on each bud, and then do it again after they kind of cool off a little bit. And even if you've got to do it 3 or 4 times, that's fine, but just give them a little more time between each one, for not only the kid's head to cool off, but to give the gun a second to continue to heat. So I hope this helps you. If you still feel uncomfortable with it, call me. You're more than welcome to bring them down here, and we can do it here. It's never fun, but we can make it happen. All right. So good luck, and let me know.